anybody who hands me a plane ticket, I will take it and I will leave in a second. I didn't leave, though. I chose to stay. And in the moment when I wanted to leave and get away from my boyfriend and get away from all this self-confrontation all the time and all this challenge, something in me knew that if I stayed, I would be able to get out of this hole, and that there would be something spectacular waiting for me on the other side. But something had to give. This wasn't going to happen magically. It hadn't happened up to that point. And so I had to get a little proactive. So I started taking Korean classes. And I learned to speak and read and write Korean, which was amazing. I could communicate. And so this layer of frustration just kind of fell away from my life. And even though I only spoke shitty Korean, like really bad Korean, I could do the things I needed to do in my life, and now a little bit of fear was sliding away. And in that class, I met women who I liked, who I could relate to, and we created these amazing friendships. And that formed the foundation of a community that I gathered around me of Koreans and foreigners that became my family. And one of them is in this room tonight. And as time went on, I made more friends, and I became a better teacher, and I had ridiculous, insane moments with my ridiculous, insane children, my students. I took 12 5-year-olds from speaking 4 words of English to performing a play that I wrote, speaking every line perfectly, and doing singing and dancing to the Beach Boys and the Pointer Sisters and Johnny Cash and a variety of other ridiculous things. It was amazing. I built for myself the community that I needed. And I saw for myself that I cannot live without that connection. And it's always something that I can create. To say that we struggled as a couple is more than fair. We really struggled to bring each other into the other's perspective. Him wanting me to come over to be in the moment and love what's there and move on, and me wanting him to come over here and be in the world in a way that was grounded and connected and rooted. And neither one being right or wrong, but both being important. And those two paths diverged in the end, and we didn't stay together. We left Korea separately, and I needed connection, and he needed adventure and freedom. We chose our paths out in the world, and I have wrestled with that separation for a very long time. Now, with a year's distance, I have so much clarity of mind and heart. I can see it all so much better than I could then. Because when I was in that hole, I couldn't see him, and I couldn't see me. But now I can. And I can see the beauty in what we tried and sometimes even succeeded in doing for each other, which was to reveal just a sliver of what's possible when you look at the world through somebody else's eyes. I stand far on the other side of all of it with a clear understanding of how that year of turmoil and chaos that was more than I'd ever known gave way to joy and insight and such appreciation for every moment that I get to live. I can't imagine my life without that year and all the messy and beautiful details that made it so. And I tell you this story tonight because I want you to bear witness. I stand up here tonight to say this. It was just like you to force me to face myself and never let up on me. And it was just like you to drop bits of magic in my path, to keep me in my moment and help me recognize the beauty in every step. For all that I have been gifted in this discovery, I thank the universe. And for all of it, I thank you. And you know who you are. Sarang Heo Kapsami.